What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nathan Bowden here with my friend, my brother, my compadre, and all kinds of insane and crazy crime, Mr. Taz, man, Taylor, and your United States champion, the monkey lizard beater, phrasing, and the man of many adventures, Mr. America's most wanted. I want to thank everybody for joining us, everybody in the chat for joining us on another episode of Country Fried Rasslin. What's going on?
What's up, everybody? What's up, Taz, man? What's up, Nathan, man? How y'all feeling tonight?
I feel like shit, but I'm brave.
Me too.
I'm trying to stay awake. But you know, got you guys here. Give me a little bit of second or third win. Get me going. Get me through the day. The rest of the day. We got G-Force in the house. We got Dave's Dimension.
G-Force.
We got the Padawan Collector.
The Padawan Collector.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
We're going to talk about Royal Rumble. We might even get into some AEW. But first, we should talk about, has anybody picked up anything? Anything?
Not lately.
In the last week?
Actually,
no, not without that Batman I showed last week.
What Batman did you get?
The variant. Hold on, I'll get it.
Wow, AMW. I didn't know you were a rabbit.
You funny.
Well, while he's showing that, Tasman, because of you, I broke down and did it.
Oh, FTR.
But I don't know if you heard of the app Whatnot. It's kind of like it's an auction app.
Yeah.
So the last couple of days, I've been on there, and there's been some people selling some wrestling figures, and I wound up picking up.
Oh, you sent me a picture of that, AMW. I'm sorry, buddy. I remember that now.
Nice. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
I got the original one too that has been opened and put together. You know, you can take them apart and stuff. You know, so
yeah.
I got one too. Yeah. So I want to definitely go with my original.
But no, I picked up. I just picked it up last night. I think it was, or 2 nights ago, on Whatnot. Before they were FTR, they were the Revival.
Yes, they were.
And I picked up the elite form of their figures.
Oh,
with the old NXT titles. Yeah, it looked like. Well, at least it looked. He said they looked like the elite version. So, and I also got the Cody. They just put it in the mail, but I got the Cody Rhodes with the mask, the face covering.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, for a pretty good. It was like, I think Cody was like 30, and FTR was like 50.
Where's wrestling figures or?
Yeah. No, it was a guy on Whatnot doing an auction. So yeah, the FTR wave
is actually hitting Walmart's because I was in a Walmart yesterday, and they had Dax Hardwood and they had Lance Archer, who I've actually been wanting to get. And this girl was there, and she was on FaceTime with her boyfriend trying to, I guess, looking for him what she wanted. And I heard him say Lance Archer. And I said, hey, here's Lance Archer, and handed it to her thinking they'd have some more because they had a whole row. And she picked the damn Lance Archer, and I went with that. I was like, damn it. I was like,
oh, if I had known, I don't know if you've seen like the latest, I think it was the latest video I put out. It was a Walmart that had like 4 of them.
Oh, really?
They had 4 Lance Archers, like 5 Nyla Roses.
Now I saw Nyla. Actually, I saw everybody. He was just the only one that I had one of.
Oh yeah.
But I actually have Wardlow on the way. I think I'm getting Wardlow tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm getting that new Fiend, the new Ultimate Fiend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm in for a couple days, y'all.
Your way?
I'm in for a couple days.
You got the COVID, don't you? Dude, I got COVID pneumonia, man. I've been about to freaking die.
I don't be about to fucking die. I can't go to work. Yo.
Well, I don't need y'all to die. Shit, I need y'all to stay here. I can't do the show without y'all. So
if we die, I just want you to know it's been a hell of a ride. And to all those haters out there, we love X-Men. All you fake motherfuckers.
But no, I mean that's it. I picked up I also picked up a Starscream with like the crown, and he's got a throne and everything.
See, I've legitimately, I have quit collecting anything but wrestling and Star Wars. I say that, and I did get these in just because I love this movie.
Oh, Highlander. Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
There can be only one.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a wild hair up my ass and got those. But I did order something a while back, and it came in. Give me 1 second. I got Vader over here biting on my shoes, so I got to make sure I don't kick him.
Nathan, did you like that when I sent you the other night? Because it's right here. I'm about to put in the box.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Okay. You even got a belt in there with it. You got some extra stuff in there with it too.
Nice. I appreciate it.
Okay, you're welcome, man. Happy birthday.
Yep. I already, I got Jey Uso. So
yeah, that's nice.
Ravishing Rick.
That is fly.
Nice.
Yeah, is that pink pants?
Huh?
Is that the pink pants?
Yeah.
Dang, and that's a different head sculpt than mine too. I like that.
I started thinking for you to do a sculpt to Rick Rude. You remember how when he was with DX, he was in the suit?
Yeah.
You could find like a basic Triple H and put his head on that. You know how Triple H has the suitor?
Yeah.
That'd be a cool custom.
Yeah, that would be. I had redid a Ted DiBiase because I mean, the Macho Man that I had a Macho Man, and I had did a swap of the Macho Man to make me an NWO Macho Man, and then a Ted DiBiase I already had $1 million man, the pan with the belt, the black suit, the gold on. So I took the other head sculpt and put it on one of them Triple H bodies and just put it with NWO, make that look, displayed, make it try to make it look good.
I'll be right back. I gotta find my dog. He gets into everything.
Okay, word. How's your week been, Will? It's just 2 days, but how's it going, Nathan?
Hey.
It's going.
Man.
I was, last week I was a little worried that I might have had COVID just because of work, and I was around somebody that had tested positive, and luckily I took a couple tests and they came back negative. So
this is time number 2 for me, cuz.
Oh, really?
Heck yeah. And
is it because of work?
That's what I believe. But yeah, I got all these papers right here.
I'd like to say hello to my friend Vader.
As you can see.
What's up, Vader?
He's only cute for a few more
months
until he becomes a vicious pit boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's his name again?
Vader.
What's up, Vader?
Hey, see if you have a hard time getting those jackets off. I had a bitch of a time getting their jackets off.
Well, it's kind of.
You'll do it. No problem.
It's kind of like because I had it was a little bit of work to get off the Darby Allin jacket because I got two.
I thought theirs were worse. I was afraid that I was going to break the arms.
It doesn't even matter. I realized with that because I opened up. What did I open up? I opened up the bloody Britt Baker, and just trying to get her out of the box. Her top half and bottom half came apart.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
well, that's cool. That's cool because you can do them AEW figures like that, you know. And so that right there is like that's a great thing because I thought I broke my Kenny Omega.
So
says man, I thought I broke my Kenny Omega, and I'm like, oh yeah. No. Well, but the bottom came out.
He could 69 himself.
But no.
But let me ask you this: if we could 69 ourselves, would any of us ever got married? Something to think about. Something to think about.
Well,
I haven't been married yet, but
I've done it twice.
I'm only doing it once. I'm only doing it once.
Can't nobody make you come like you can make yourself come. Hey, somebody told me that. Never mind. What's up, chat? Let me turn my old device on so I see the
chat. So far, so good. I think the problem with these jackets is because the bottom of the jackets are like, you know, it's supposed to be like the elastic around the bottoms.
Yeah,
so it's a lot smaller.
Well, I actually pulled the hands off of one of them. I think it was back.
I just pulled the hands off, getting the plastic off.
Yeah. But so, I think they're good looking figures.
Do they come with extra hands?
No.
So it didn't break nothing with the hand coming out?
No.
Well, dang it. Okay.
But I mean, the body's fine. It looks like an MJF body. I don't know, but the head is just I may need to see if they still have a cheap. I need to see if they have a basic one of these guys, these two guys. I can change the heads on these.
I had the basics.
They got the basics. They come together in a championship something case.
Yeah.
I saw
back when they had those they called it battle packs and stuff.
If it was a battle pack, yeah, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
It was something special.
Well, now I hate to be one to brag. You know me, I'm not one to brag. I'm all about
no, never.
I'm pretty sure I called the men's Royal Rumble exactly the way it would happen, like the day after day one. Does anybody else remember that?
Yeah.
I was just making sure everybody out there knew that. I'm not saying, you know.
Well, I called the women's Royal Rumble, you know what I'm saying? And
you did.
You know.
Yeah, you did.
So
see, I'm the hoper. I'm the hope and dream person over here, hoping none of this stuff would have happened.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in the back of my mind, I kind of realized, especially when AMW was like, yeah, Ronda Rousey's going to be like a surprise entrant, and I'm like, oh, please don't let that happen. Please don't. And then that happened. I'm like, oh, that's depressing. But
I actually thought the women's Royal Rumble was more intriguing than the men's because there really wasn't any surprises in the men's.
Oh yeah. No, the women's was better. Not saying it was great, but it was better than the men's. Yeah. The men's, like the women's Royal Rumble, was probably the best. Maybe the Seth and Roman match.
The Seth and Roman match, I thought, stole the show.
Yeah, with the exception of the ending. I hated the ending.
What's up, Rebel? What's up, Dave? What's up, Oof?
I kind of like the ending because I don't think you could hand Seth another loss, but you couldn't take the title off Roman. I think this sets up something down the road.
Well, that means that. Do we think Brock Lesnar's really going to lose at WrestleMania?
Yes. I'm starting to think, like, I don't know that they're going to take the title off Roman. I don't know. I've heard that they're not.
Well, then here's my thought. If Roman winds up keeping the belt, and Big E's moved back to SmackDown now, right? He's officially on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Which I
my bad, I was on the phone, y'all.
But
my question is, how are they going to get Brock out of that elimination chamber? I don't think they want to do a champion versus champion match. I might be wrong. I have been like twice this year.
Well, I feel like I wonder if they're just like, because they heard the rumors and people are talking about there being a title versus title match.
Yeah.
That maybe they're trying to it's a swerve.
Well, there was rumors that Riddle was originally slated to win the run.
Yeah,
so let's say somehow Riddle pulls out a fluke and wins the title, and that sets up a RK Bro for the title at WrestleMania.
Yeah, they said Randy Orton was ready to retire, so I guess really gonna be the one to retiring.
You think Randy Orton's retiring?
He said he's beginning to feel like he's a shell of himself.
I hadn't heard that.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, well, I get some exclusive news. I get rumors and stuff too. So just a rumor right now. It's allegedly.
Yeah.
I'd like to see. I don't know. I don't know where they're going to go with the WWE title, because I don't think that.
Well, they haven't. They said they didn't have any plans for Bobby at first.
I still don't know that they have plans for Bobby.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
I don't think they do.
Maybe they do a Brock Lesnar champion versus champion, which if they do, that will suck. Like that will because neither guy should have both titles. What's the point in having two titles if you're going to have one guy have them both? That kind of defeats the purpose.
Well, and then WrestleMania is supposed to be 2 nights again.
Yeah.
So how are you what are you
Premium
doing?
Package.
Yeah.
Which what I thought would have been cool, and I don't know that they've ever said that this couldn't happen. I thought Brock should have gone in and said, I'm going to challenge you on night 1, and I'm going to challenge Roman on night 2. Because nobody's ever said you can't challenge both.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I hear Geek Strong. What's up, Geek Strong?
That would have been different.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I was thinking, maybe Roman do drop the title at WrestleMania. You know what I mean? And then, or Bobby don't have to drop the title at Extreme. What is that? Elimination Chamber. Mm-hmm. And Roman dropped the title to Brock Lesnar. Then Big E beats Brock Lesnar while Roman is on vacation or something again. You feel me? So I don't know. So
yeah, I think
I doubt it'll happen, but it's like sometimes when you kind of owe somebody something because they took the loss from you for so long, like Roman took all them losses so long from Kevin Owens and all the people he done beat this year or last year. So it's kind of time for somebody to give back.
But I don't see.
I don't know though, because I don't know.
I don't see Big E. Big E, look, everybody knows I'm a big New Day fan, and I'll shill for the New Day all day. But honestly, I don't see Big E beating Brock Lesnar.
I don't see Big E. I think the Big E and the Drew McIntyre experiment has failed, because I don't think that they've done anything. Drew had that dominant run, and then since then he started, when he's lost quite a bit and things like that. And Big E never even had a dominant run. I think both of those.
I could see a better chance of them building Big E to beat Roman than I could see them building Big E to beat Brock, because anybody that's beaten Brock has had a decent singles career.
Yeah,
true. They've had a really decent career.
But
Roman's the only other person other than Brock that's beaten the Undertaker at WrestleMania. So Big E has been in a trio for I don't know what
2015.
Yeah. And before that, he was with Ziggler and AJ. And so, he's had a couple of mid-card titles, a bunch of tag team titles, and one major title. And like I don't see Big E being able, like, believably anybody in the world. I don't care if you see wrestling or not. I don't see anybody believing Big E beating Brock Lesnar 1-on-1. Maybe if it's in the Elimination Chamber match or some multi-person match where he doesn't even beat Brock Lesnar, but then they're just gonna have Brock Lesnar beat him the next day or whenever Brock Lesnar's like, all right, I feel like beating you now.
When he comes off a vacation.
Yep. So
well, I think, and I was actually talking to Fabulous about this. Like I was watching Big E the other night, and he kind of reminds me of Taz. His build and stuff. He's actually bigger than Taz, but like his suplexes and stuff. Like I think either, like I've said on here before, turn him heel or turn him anti-hero, where he's like, you know what, fuck it. Everybody's been, counting me out or whatever. Give him like the Intercontinental or U.S. title and just have him start killing guys. I mean, just beating the shit out of them. Build that title up, build him up so when he finally does lose that title, that gives him a shot to go back after the world title.
Yeah.
Like, I think he could really fit into that Taz role that Taz had in ECW. But, I mean, they won't do that because Vince is a fucking idiot. But...
Well, Vince is just sitting around letting everybody else tell him, hey, you should do this. All his yes men are running in the show. And
yeah, Bruce Pritchard. Although Bruce Pritchard's podcast is actually pretty good.
I don't give a shit about his podcast. Like, if he eat a fat one for that one. I don't care. But seriously, I don't know. Because they were talking about, like, I guess Shane McMahon came in, and I don't know if you heard what Shane McMahon was trying to do with the Royal Rumble. Like, basically, he was trying to run the Royal Rumble and put himself over.
Yeah, he was the head booker of the Royal Rumble or some shit.
Yeah. But he was trying to undermine JB Noble because I don't know if JB Noble was like really supposed to be the person like booking the whole thing, and like he came in and was like, no, I want to do it like this, and that's why he was in there. And there was talk about him probably winning the Royal Rumble. And I think the problem, and from what I've heard, the problem is that it used to be Triple H who was the one booking
Pat
Royal Rumble matches.
Pat Patterson did it for years. Pat Patterson was the one.
But for like the last few years.
Yeah, since Pat's been dead, I think.
Yeah.
Geek Strong has a question. He says, who is your favorite all-time wrestler and why is it Hammerhead? The toy was wearing a wrestling uniform. I don't know who Hammerhead. I'm confused as usual.
Oh, I have no idea who Hammerhead is.
Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Yes. Unless you're talking about like
probably Stone Cold. It's hard for me to go against Stone Cold. I was an Austin guy.
Yeah. All time, I can't really give you my all time, man, because it's just so many categories, man. It's just so many ways of. I can't give you best rapper. You got categories, you got storytellers, you got lyricists, you got all. I mean, so I can't give you the best of all time. So, but my favorite. I'll get back to you in a minute.
I think when picking wrestlers, you either have to go by how over they were as far as crowd participation, t-shirts, or you actually go by like
in ring.
It was a legitimate athletic competition, and if that's the case, then you got to put Flair there because he's got the most world titles. And you got to put John Cena there because he's got the most world titles, which I think John Cena at this point, I have been really thinking about a lot. Cena, I don't think probably gets the respect he deserves. I know it for a long time when he was the man or whatever, people got sick of him. But goddamn, I'd like to have him right now. I'd like to have a Cena in his prime right now because it's a lot better than the shit we're getting.
Yeah.
So, Cena would be up there. Believe it or not, I don't think Austin would probably, if you did it that way, I don't know if Austin would crack the top 10 because his run was so short, really. He didn't, I don't think he had that many title runs.
And my favorite is up there with Austin, and it's The Rock.
Yeah. And he actually, I think, has a few more title runs than Austin because he lasted.
He came back. He came back during the Cena, Batista, Brock Lesnar era and got a couple of title wins and a couple of small runs through there. So, but yeah, The Rock, just because when I got back into wrestling, I first saw The Rock in the Nation. And the whole Nation of Domination thing, I was like, oh, I'm all for this.
And another guy who really doesn't get me good is Bruno Sammartino. I mean, that guy had the title how many years? Like
a long time.
I mean, he probably sold out Madison Square Garden more than like anybody. I mean,
Well, and I think you talk about like over, and ring work and title runs, and there's a couple people I think now you'd have to possibly throw up in there. Some people may disagree, but I think Triple H or even a Randy Orton.
I think the only thing that hurts Triple H is the fact that he banged the boss's daughter. That's always going to be like a black mark over. You know what I'm saying? I mean that.
Yeah. But I think
I never banged my boss's daughter. I don't know that I'd have the balls to do that. Maybe his wife. But
hey, if she's hot, if I had the chance and she was hot enough, I would.
Dude, that'd be scary as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've done some pretty shady shit in my day. I ain't gonna lie to you, but like, I mean, if you're balls deep in your boss's daughter and he walks in and you haven't had that talk with him, that could go really bad.
Yeah.
Of course, it could be a lot worse if your balls deep in his wife.
Oof.
Or his mother.
Yeah.
Oh, and Vince McMahon's mother died this week, by the way.
Yeah. I was about to mention that. Once you said that, I was like, but then like I said, then you talk about somebody like Randy Orton.
I think Randy's up there.
Yeah, Randy he's a I don't know. He is a classic. When he's a heel, he's a really classic cerebral type of heel. And you feel it, even though he's not like an MJF, where like MJF will do. He keeps kayfabe going even outside the ring. Randy Orton, because of WWE, they don't keep up kayfabe anymore. So he's a nice guy outside the ring. That. But
I think when he was younger, though, like there were a lot of rumors that Randy was kind of a prick. I think Randy's original attitude when he was younger. I mean, if you're a prick in real life, it's a lot easier to be a prick on camera.
Well, then they tell you to however you are, just amplify it by 10, and that's your character.
Yeah.
And so, I believe that, but I think Randy Orton knows how to tell a story in the ring. He is able to be. You believe he's a heel, even though you've seen videos of him being nice to people outside the ring. When he's in the ring, he makes you believe it. And
Adam Cole does too.
The what?
Well, Adam Cole's a real nice guy, but he's an asshole in the ring.
Yeah.
The thing about Randy too is he also, like he's doing really good as a babyface right now. But it's like it's just a matter of time.
Oh yeah.
Something pops in that head of his, and he's gonna RKO Riddle straight to hell. You know what I'm saying?
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm saying he's about to retire. I hate to see him retire because I'm just not starting liking him since last year. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really never liked him, but I always had some love for him because I like all the heels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you picking at John Cena, man, and then they mess it all up like they messed up, everything else that we believe in. And you mess with John Cena, man, it should make me mad, Joe. Like, you know what I'm saying? You come here picking on Cena today, you come and beat Cena, I was get mad. Now I get mad. Everybody messing with Cena. That was then. But I had to fall in and understand that better that scripted, but I just didn't like that.
It's actually
so I could have liked them earlier.
It's actually funny you said that because I think it was me and Greedo and Fabulous were talking about the Miz, and one of them said I hate the Miz, and to their point, Miz does a great job because everybody fucking hates him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I've got this figure which I've had forever and hasn't opened. But I mean, honestly, you could plug Miz into the main event if you'd let him win a couple of times. I mean, people hate that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, my ex-girlfriend, every time I'd be watching wrestling, she'd, I hate that guy. He was on some show on MTV.
The Real World, yeah.
And I think she used to get mad because I'd be like, well, that's kind of his job to make you hate him. And she was like, well, he was a prick before. Well, I mean, him being a prick got him where he needed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, because he had the last best run in the Continental Championship. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? He did make that belt prestigious.
Yeah. Because I think
he was defended every week.
Was it him that brought back the white strap?
It was Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes. Okay,
Cody that brought it back.
I was like, it was either him or Cody that brought back the white strap.
Yeah, Cody brought it back.
But the Miz, like, he is one of those that, yes, you give him enough couple wins, put him around somebody, have him do whatever he needs to do to win, and he can definitely, you could plug him in the elimination chamber, and if for somehow he pulls out a win in the elimination chamber and gets the title, I won't doubt it. I won't doubt it.
Well, I think a good comparison to him is Dolph Ziggler. Like, Ziggler has lost, they both lost a lot. And it's to the point that, like, I don't even expect Dolph to win animiore.
Well, I think Dolph has lost more than the Miz, because I think Miz...
that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, Dolph, Miz has probably lost about as much as Dolph, but Miz is still being able to carry that main event persona with him. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's lost as many matches, but he hasn't lost his credibility, and I think that speaks to the talent the guy has to piss people off. I can't remember, honestly, when Miz won a big-time match. I mean, can you off the top of your head think of the last time he actually won a match?
Oof. No. That's tough.
Doom, 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 doom.
Can somebody in the chat tell us the last time the Miz won a match worth talking about? Either a Raw main event or a pay-per-view match. I'm actually opening the Miz while we speak because I've been meaning to for 6 months.
If you ever find that, I don't know if you ever find that Maurice that used to be at Walgreens for like ever.
Yeah, man, it was in Walgreens. This stayed in my Walgreens for the longest. It was dust, and they still wanted $20 for that piece. I'm like, what the F? But I haven't been back in a while, so they might still have it in Walgreens. We got 2 years ago, and last year it was dusty then. Her and Sasha Banks. But that
one would go good with that Miz.
Yeah, they go with that Miz. Yeah, and she also covered the Intercontinental belt.
Yeah. But
and I think that's the thing that pisses people off about him too. He's a smart ass. He looks like somebody who's just, a normal, obnoxious dude.
Yeah.
And he's got the hot wife. He's got the TV show. He's got, he's
a celebrity.
Yeah.
He's a celebrity. He was on Dancing with the Stars and
I like because I think he's funny. I like comedy. I'm a comedian myself. I like comedy, so it's just about funny stuff for me.
I respect the Miz, because he plays into the hate, and you can tell like there's probably still some people in the back that still probably hate him. And
he
relishes in it now. And it's like it's wonderful. Like,
and when he had that feud as a baby face against the Fiend, where the Fiend was like fucking with his kid and stuff. Like, you kind of. I mean, I love the Fiend, so obviously I was never going to root against him. But like, I can see how somebody could have rooted for the Miz at that point.
Yeah. I mean, the Miz has had a couple of times where he was a face and people were rooting for him.
Did anybody like him as a face?
Nah, no.
Especially he was with Shane McMahon, you know.
It didn't last long though.
They didn't like him as a face.
It was probably less than like 6 months or so.
So.
And then
he's just so fun to hate. And you know,
he
actually was it Cena he beat in the main event of WrestleMania?
Yep. To retain the title. He went in and out as champion.
Yeah. Which nobody thought would happen.
Nope. Like if you put down big money just on that match, because you're like, oh, John Cena's coming out to win. You lost your house on that.
Geek Strong. This is what you're talking about, Geek Strong.
Ooh, that's nice. Macho Man.
Now, I redid another one too because I changed his head because I wanted a mean looking Macho Man, so I switched his head out. But this is the same one. Is that what he's talking about?
It's actually, now that I see it, it's actually a nice looking Macho Man.
That is
nice thanks, man. I just changed the head because he was smiling. I got too many smiling Macho Man.
Yeah. You know, I may have to get a Macho Man and just so I can like, and then try and like do a custom take off to so make them NWO.
Cool.
I thought they did NWO Macho.
They did, but it's probably about $100 right now because
I didn't think it was that much.
You better make your own, buddy. Better make your own.
Yeah.
You better make your own. I made my own. Better make your own.
Because I would want a black and white and a black and red one.
Yeah. And do you remember when he came back to WCW with Gorgeous George and he had like taken like steroids like a motherfucker and he looked like basically Macho Man Lesnar.
Yeah. He looked like who's the character in Spider-Man?
Bone Treasure.
Yeah.
Air Max has joined the chat. The man who
what's going on?
Air Max, what's up, buddy?
I actually thought about asking Air Max if he could find Jimmy Hoffa because nobody else has been able to, but I guarantee if Air Max put his mind to it, he'd find Jimmy Hoffa.
Geek Strong, I do have another one. The purple, the pink ones. I have two originals and one chase. So you welcome to one of them if you want one, man.
I'll be back.
All right. But no, Royal Rumble was hot garbage.
Hot garbage.
Yep. I hated the hell out that.
Now, you watched the women's one, right? You watched Tamina. Tamina was just in there to be in there. She was just screwing everybody up, but she would go from two people fighting to somebody else and end up somebody coming out. She was a decoy. You know what I mean? And if we watch it, we see it.
She was just there to fill space because.
And then Selena Vega she was calling spots. They wasn't hiding the camera from her mouth. Just like last night with Bianca and who Bianca fight last night? Somebody, but Kevin Owens. They was calling. They did not move the camera. They was calling spots in the camera. So, but Selena Vega is sorry about calling. She sucked by calling them spots. Everybody see her call spots. You know what I'm saying? So, she don't care. They can move the camera. She still look at the camera and call a spot.
My biggest problem with the whole Rumble thing is this. Brock didn't need to win the Rumble to get a title shot. He's a free agent. It would have made more sense for him to show up on SmackDown and be like, oh, you betrayed me, Paul, but thanks to you for making me a free agent, I can challenge Roman. Yeah. And then you can let somebody else win the Royal Rumble and challenge Lashley. And you build up 2 stars. The problem is, and everybody knows Lesnar is probably my favorite wrestler right now. Like, I cannot wait for the figure with his beard and his little whatever the hell he's got going on top of his head now. Like, I'm ready for that to come out. But you're basically sacrificing the rest of the roster to build up 2 guys. And I mean, you know, that's what worries me about Elimination Chamber. Like, they're not going to let Lesnar lose, I don't think, unless Roman has something to do with it.
Well, so, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. It's, yeah, I completely agree with what you're saying, because just based on how I've seen Lesnar and Adam Pearce interaction ever since, you know, Lesnar got fired by Adam Pearce and then he came back, and now Pearce is scared of Lesnar, and basically he'll do whatever Lesnar tells him to do.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he did not have to win that Royal Rumble. And it's just like we spent day one, build up Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Royal Rumble, build up Brock Lesnar, which every pay-per-view builds up Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
It's just like, you got to push some other guys, and WWE just can't seem to get that. That was what was so great about the Attitude Era. You had Austin, you had Rock, you had Mankind, you had Undertaker, you had Kane, Triple H. You know, you even had Farouk for a while. He was in the main event. You had all these different guys you could pull in and out and make it feel like big time matches, big fight feels, so to speak. And you don't really have that now.
No.
I mean, I thought Drew kind of looked like a bitch because, you know, he's sitting there, you know, he's talking shit to Brock. It's same shit's going to happen as last time. And Brock, you know, he went to Claymore him, he moved out of the way and dumped him like a pile of trash, you know. I mean, I thought they made Drew look like 10 pound of shit in a 5-pound bag. But I don't even know who eliminated Big E. Who put him out? Was it Lesnar?
I think it was. Was it Lesnar? Yeah, that whole Rumble was a blur. Like,
yeah,
all I remember is Lesnar threw out Bad Bunny, and then Lesnar threw out
Drew.
And
I think who threw out Shane? I think Lesnar threw out Shane. And why do people still make a big deal about Shane? I mean,
Shane threw out who? Kevin Owens and Matt Riddle?
I know he threw out Kevin Owens.
He threw out Matt Riddle too, I think.
Did he?
Yeah.
Were they trying to keep...
No, Brock. I think Brock did.
I was going to say, I think Brock threw out Riddle too, because I think they were trying to... I think it was a whole thing about, you know, Riddle, like... Because did you see Riddle when Brock showed up?
Shane threw out Kevin Owens, and the reason I know why is
I know that. Yeah, because of their feud, and
is because I actually text, I think Greedo and Fabulous, and I said, "Do you think Kevin Owens is still excited about signing that contract since he got dumped out by Shane McMahon?" You know, he kept bragging how excited he was to, you know, re-sign, and I was thinking, damn, you still excited about that? But I actually thought Raw was a better show than the Rumble.
Raw was fantastic. Like, I was freaking amazed. The only thing I hate, and I hate this person with a passion.
On ice. What's up, homie? My brother.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? It was Ronda Rousey.
I hate Ronda.
Oh my God. She is the worst. The horrible, like, she don't want to be there.
No, and she's already talking shit about the fans. She said, "I'm not going to let them fool me again." It's like she's so dumb. She doesn't realize that's her job. Like, I watched her in the UFC. She was the biggest cunt in UFC. Like, she is a cunt. C-U-N-T. Cunt. If that offends anybody, cunt. For the record, I feel like shit. I think I'm dying, and I don't give a fuck. But anyway.
All right.
That being said, I mean, she was the only surprise to come out of the damn thing. And if she beat Charlotte Flair, I might like her a little better, because I'm just sick of Charlotte fucking Flair.
So I don't know. I've heard rumors that there's probably going to be Charlotte versus Ronda this year,
And
and
then
then
Becky
next year, yeah. But I don't know
So
the way they.
So she's basically going to whoop their top 2 stars, leave, and then go make another ugly kid with Travis Brown. That is awesome. Great fucking long-term booking, WWE. And dude, and I'm not. This might get me canceled, and I don't give a fuck.
I'll let you know later if the show gets canceled.
We'll just get me. The views of Tasman do not necessarily reflect my co-host. Like, dude, you can tell it ain't been that long since she had a baby. Like, you know, she still had the little bump and, you know, the jiggly ass and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Ronda, when she was fighting, I mean, she was, you know, she was pretty ripped. And I don't mean that in a hot way, but I mean, she was pretty ripped. But, like, you could tell she just pooped out a kid not long ago, man. And it's hard to really look at her as a badass when you know she's been up in stirrups with a little ugly Travis Brown coming out of her. Just throwing it out there. So now that I'm canceled, next week you'll see me on Chicken Fried MMA.
Chicken baked MMA.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, that was like, something about Sasha coming out like Estella Moons. Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh no, that was cool. That was cool.
That was pretty cool.
Speaking of that Sasha part, and then I'll come back to Ronda. That Sasha part, you could tell because there were some botches in the match.
Yeah.
Both of the Rumbles.
Yeah.
Like the whole Melina, which I don't understand why you start the match. Like I understand the whole purpose of the Royal Rumble to throw a person out.
Another one who looks like she's pooped out a kid or two.
Well, she's old. She's older and she,
fucking hip.
Dude, AEW got a better body than her, son.
Hey! I like Melina. I like Melina's look. I like him. I like him. Hey!
I like her too.
I know. I'm not worried about Batista. He's probably shooting up, so it's probably small. But
he's got great.
But you could tell that Melina probably hasn't been in the ring in a while because
Melina's been at the damn Golden Corral.
Because she got thrown out the ring.
The corral.
And you can see that she was supposed to stand on the ring apron, and she like slipped and fell, and like.
What was she like? If I get out here in 30 seconds or 30 minutes, I'm still getting my fucking paycheck.
Yeah.
I want to beat the crowd at a Waffle House.
I still do Melina though, but you got Kofi Kingston.
Yeah,
that was. But I was like, oh.
And does anybody else miss the days when wrestlers used to fuck up and everybody be like, "You fucked up"? I kind of miss that. I'm just throwing it out there.
It looked like the crowd was almost like, "Oh, just let them keep it. Just let them keep going. Just let them keep going." But they're like, "Oh, we're gonna review footage and stuff." Yeah, I love Kofi. He's in my top 5 wrestlers. But Kelly. It's been a long time. She been in the ring, and she couldn't do a Hurricane Rana to save her life.
Mm-hmm.
She's been in the ring, but I bet she's been pinned a few times on her back.
Well, we're not talking about that special website.
And speaking of people who came back, Summer Rae, did it look like somebody set her face on fire?
I knew you were
going
to say that.
Yo. First thing I thought about was my cousin, right? So my cousin kind of funny, right? And he when he singing Charlotte Flair, he was like, "What happened to her face?" Well, that's why I see the old Charlotte. I mean, what's her name?
Summer Rae.
The Ray girl. The other night, I'm like, "What happened to her face?"
Dude, it literally looked like Mattel Skander and
it means like the Joker. Yeah, it means like the Joker.
That's what I don't understand about plastic surgery, man. I've dated several women who've been like, "Oh, I want to have plastic surgery." Why the fuck you want to look like somebody's beat your ass in a 10-round fight? A swollen face and smiling and big swollen lips. Dude, the worst thing a girl can do is that plastic surgery shit. What was that chick? She was on 16 and Pregnant, and then she made the porno. You know who I'm talking about?
AMW.
No.
I know.
I know who you're talking about.
Somebody in chat must know because
somebody know she was. Fuck.
What up, JC the Great?
Somebody knows. Yeah. Anyway, she was a pretty girl, and then she got her face done, dude, and now she's like, I mean, I ain't never seen that like it, and yeah, looking like a blowfish. Marvelous. True, but I believe I can remember her name, man.
A blowfish.
They should call her Hootie.
Oh my damn pole.
Hootie the blowfish? Sonny?
That's funny as shit, yo. My bad.
Oh, no, I said Sonny. No, Sonny's in jail. Sonny will give you a hand job for a Twinkie.
Yes, you will.
Farrah Abraham, that's her name. Farrah Abraham. She was on that show 16 Pregnant, and then she did some porn.
So you must have looked up your history. I've
never watched any of those movies where she gets in one of those sex swings and they throw her around or anything. I've never seen that.
Okay.
But if I had it, but
I'm
seriously,
glad you don't know details.
Before plastic surgery and after, it looks like somebody beat her face up with a baseball bat and just sat there and let it swell. Damn,
but yeah,
mine would not stop getting on my nerves. Mine right here looking at my feet.
Mine's a puppy and he wants to bite me all the damn time. I look like I'm a damn cutter or something. My hands got so many cuts on them and shit.
But back to the freaking Ronda Rousey stuff. Like, comparing
hit me on Instagram.
Comparing her to Brock, on one hand, I see that, yes, because she is basically the female Brock.
No, that was you funny.
Because once she comes in, she automatically gets a title shot. No matter what, she wins the Rumble, gets a title shot. But on the other hand, Brock has some freaking personality. Even when he was with Paul Heyman, he had some personality.
Can you put me in Han Solo mode? I'm gonna show you my favorite Ronda Rousey moment any second now. It's loading.
All right,
it's about a 30-second clip. This is my fuck. Oh, ouch! She says.
Oh, she got knocked out.
Oh, shit, ouch! Oh shit! Oh, ow! Ooh, don't hit me! I'm Ronda Rousey. Oh shit! Ooh, that hurt. Damn it! Oh shit! This wasn't supposed to go this way. Somebody call my mama. Oh fuck! Oh shit! Where am I? This is what centers the WWE right here. She ain't dancing.
Oh Jesus! Oh.
That's what we call an ass whooping.
Yes.
That's an ass whooping and a half.
And here's my second favorite Ronda Rousey moment. Hold on just 1 second. Let's see if I can pull it up.
But yeah,
just 1 second.
She's
because she thought she was the shizzle dizzle, and she talked a lot of shit about a lot of women. And this, like I said, here it is. Here it is. Boom.
Ooh.
That bitch was on Green Street. She sent her to meet Freddy Krueger, son. She said, "You jump down to Elm Street, son." Now, coming from somebody who's been knocked out like that, I have been knocked out like that. I actually had my head punched through a wall one time. It was blood. You know, it doesn't even really hurt. I think your brain just kind of shuts down for a minute.
Oh shit!
Not a whole lot different than doing heroin, but yeah, it's not fun after you kind of come to and shit. Can we get I got a runny nose and shit.
I just spit my whole drink out, yo. And it come out my nose and my ears and my eyes.
Sometimes when I get depressed, which is like every day, I just watch Ronda Rousey get her drink. It's like it makes me feel so much better.
God, Joker, my wise man.
Oh, man, we got ourselves a good house. Got a good group of people in the chat now.
Oh yeah.
Good. Have you seen when Brock got knocked out by Velasquez?
I think I've seen the highlights of that. Yeah.
Oh, that was brutal. That actually happened on my birthday, and I was a huge Brock Lesnar fan. I was like, all right, he was pretty champion. I'm
like, was? I thought you still are.
Well, yeah, but like when he was in the UFC, dude, like I was, like he was my heterosexual soulmate, man. I mean, I like. I actually bought that pay-per-view. It's when my first wife was cheating on me, so she was out fucking somebody, and I was sitting around watching that pay-per-view. I'll never forget. She came home and smelled a man and liquor, and I was more upset about Brock getting his brains knocked out than
than about her getting knocked out.
Yeah. I was more upset about him getting pounded than I was about her getting pounded.
I can dig
it. Yeah, it's I was never a fan of Ronda. Never will be. She is, like I said, to me, hot garbage. And
hot garbage.
Garbage. And you know what? If I had all that money she had, I'd have that little mole took on my face, man. I got like a little fucking, I don't know. I just want to be like, hey, you got a little smudge of dirt. Why don't you just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, she's worth millions. Have that thing took off, man. I mean, it ain't like it's Marilyn Monroe's or nothing.
Nah, yeah, it's
I hate Ronda, bro.
Oh, I know it's not going to happen, but I wish, for all fuck's sake, for her to lose this Royal Rumble, or not Royal Rumble, this WrestleMania, and then get pissed off and go on a spree. She can beat up all the other females she wants, but then lose again next year, WrestleMania, and then go back into retirement or whatever the hell.
I think they ought to just bring in Amanda Nunes and say, have at it. If they bring in Amanda Nunes, she'll run like a bitch that she is. She's scared to death of that woman. Hell, I'm scared of Amanda Nunes. She hits harder than me and she can eat a better vagina. So,
hey, man, I'm halfway scared of Shayna Baszler. They just won't use her right. You know what I'm saying?
Nunes knocked her out too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but she looked like she'll bite a hole in you. Like,
well, I wish they would do more with Baszler. Like, I wish they would have built Baszler up. And look, okay, let's say Ronda beats Charlotte. Fine. Actually, that wouldn't be the worst thing to take Charlotte to lose the title. And she goes on, keeps the title, and then loses it right before next year's WrestleMania. So she goes on and faces Becky. But
I'm sick of Becky too, man. Conor McGregor I'm sick of her ass too. I'd like to see Rousey. If they want to have her beat Charlotte, I'd root for anybody over Charlotte. I'm Charlotted out. I mean,
I don't see. It's like Brock. Like, I don't see anybody. I could see different female wrestlers beating Charlotte or Becky, but the way they're pushing Ronda, like she is the female Brock. I don't see them. I don't see a Bianca beating a Ronda Rousey.
Bring in Jade Cargill. She would fuck her up.
Oh God. No, she would probably actually get hurt. Jade Cargill is the black she's the black Carmella.
I still like her better than Ron. Actually,
she's got better person. she's got a better personality than Ronda Rousey. Like, you can believe Jade Cargill makes you believe in her character. Her in-ring work.
What, she's athletic as fuck, though, boys. I mean, she is athletic.
She's athletic, but she's not. She's athletic, but her ring work is garbage. It's horrible. Like,
and Ronda's it, and all she did was she threw these little punches and then I mean, and how can you say she's the baddest woman on the planet when she got?
Let me close my door. Hold up.
Where'd he go?
He says he's going to close his door.
No.
Okay, I'm back. I opened the door. I smoke.
And I think it pisses me off too that she steals Piper's gimmick. It's just like, why the fuck, dude? Like, I mean, you know, if I was popular enough, could I come in wearing a Hulkamania shirt and just call it Tazamania or something? You know what I'm saying? It's just
well, I think unfortunately she was close. Like, she was close to Piper, and I think he gave her permission before he passed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, look. You know, I was talking about how they should have booked Charlotte last year when she, you know, lost the belt or won the belt or lost it, whatever she did. How I told you how they should have booked her. Remember how I told you this back in October?
She should have.
If you look at it, how they should have billed her of being a kick-ass babyface. All right, you know who they push like that, who they build like that. With that same story I gave you, they build Bianca the same way. And the same way I said push Charlotte that way. They build Charlotte that way. They build Bianca the same way after Bianca lost that belt. They've been building her. That's how I said they should have built Charlotte Flair into a kick-ass babyface or a tweener and get beat sometimes and then win, you know, like, or get away with a win. But I know what y'all said before. But that's how they booking Bianca right now.
Yeah. And I don't bring back what?
I would sell you that shirt, Geek Strong. I said, bring back Bailey.
Oh, my goodness. And
I can say that strongly.
And see, that's the thing. I was telling people, I don't think Bailey is ready to come back. Like, I think she might not be. She might not be healthy enough to come back.
Bring Tessa in. Bring Tessa Blanchard.
If they try to, I don't know.
She kind of hung herself, you know.
She got some drama behind her. Look, if they fired Jeff Hardy without even finding out if he passed the drug test or not, you think they're going to bring in Tessa with accusations from people she's racist? Nah.
I mean, they brought Hogan back.
They brought Hogan back. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but where is he though?
I'm pretty sure I heard him on tape say the N-word, and that's a word.
But where's Hogan? Hogan's barely around. They brought him back, but I haven't seen him. If Tessa comes back, she's going to be full time. You know.
Yeah, but they brought Hogan back, and he got booed out of the damn joint.
Yeah,
and they brought him out with a black guy. I was just saying, I don't see no color, but I'm just saying.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but
both of them got booed.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
no more.
But since then, where's Hogan been though? I haven't seen.
As much as he went to the tanning bed for years, I thought Hogan was black.
Hey man,
I think a lot of people thought he was for a while.
Yeah,
until he went on tape.
And brother.
Maybe the tanning bed got to him and thought he could say that. I don't know.
That's why his name would be what? The COVID. Boy, you crazy.
Blue Sasquatch said Ronda is the hottest woman in the world. I hope you are just. Yeah, I don't know if I can trust your word, Blue Sasquatch. I don't know if I can trust your word now.
Different strokes for different folks, but
yeah, whatever floats your boat. But
hey, me too, Marvelous. I'm running too here. Hey, look, me right now. I'm home for a few days, man.
You can tell he hates it too.
I know. Look at him. He crying. You gotta stay in the house.
In the house.
But I mean, I'd take what? I'd take anybody on the women's division over Ronda. Shit, I'm not a big fan of piercings. I'll take Rhea Ripley over Ronda. So,
I like Rhea Ripley.
I like her too.
I think she's the most underused female performer in the business. She should, also.
I got my vote about her though. She's the wrestler, the figure that I got to fall the most. She would not stand the fuck up. She always falling back there. She always falling. She will not stand up.
Those piercings are pulling her face down.
Yeah. But
I think she should be world champion though.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like like her and Bianca should be champions right now. But
I'm sick of Becky and Charlotte, bro. I mean, like I said, Becky is Conor McGregor light, and Charlotte's. I mean,
like
what year did she even come up from NXT? Wasn't that like 2013, 2014?
I think so.
And like,
y'all froze.
Here we are still.
I think
she's like a Tom Brady of female wrestling. Like she just keeps winning and winning. Speaking of which, congratulations to Tom Brady on your retirement. Although I hated you for years because I was a Peyton Manning fan, you are the best ever. I actually sat about 6 feet away from him at a UFC fight in Boston, him and Shaquille O'Neal.
No.
And I'm not gay, but like I understand why the women like the guy for real.
I was never a Tom Brady fan, but I give him much respect for what he's done, and he is definitely the GOAT.
Ain't nobody even close at this point.
No.
Who you guys got in the Super Bowl?
LA.
I think the Bengals are gonna. I think this is gonna be the year Tom Brady retires. Joe Burrow is gonna pull a Tom Brady. If you remember, Tom Brady's first Super Bowl was against the Rams, who were heavily favored. Remember that shit.
That's right. You're super duper right.
I don't know.
Blue Sasquatch says Paige is my favorite. Well, there's some videos out there that you might want to check out.
Paige is my boo. That's my girl. You can't have her. You will never have her. I will fight you to the ends of the freaking earth.
We know she's a fan of the New Day.
Oh, I know.
Or at least a third of them.
She likes video gamers. That's for sure.
Yeah, she does.
She loves somebody's joystick.
She loves the joystick.
I was trying to beat you to it. I knew you. As soon as I said that, I was like, "Oh, he's gonna." But yeah, no. Paige is my girl.
My bad, y'all. Had to clean myself up there.
Paige is a freak, boys. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
Oh my goodness, dude!
She's a dirty girl, man. She comes.
I think about 10 of them.
I've never seen a video.
You really
no?
haven't.
You got to be lying.
No,
for real.
I really haven't. I've never watched any celebrity video.
What are you talking about, Willis?
I've never seen a celebrity video.
Me either.
Pamela Anderson, the first one.
Yeah, okay. Now I know you boys.
Pamela and Tommy Lee, that was the first one.
They're actually making a movie
based on that.
Yeah,
yeah. Based on that video, yep. And I was like,
my cousin had the denim edition, the Playboy joint with Pamela Anderson with the denim edition. And when we were trying to figure out why his pages was stuck together, he said he was fixing some lace around a fly swatter that came loose. Who the hell? We call him G-Man.
She's like 60 now. She just got a divorce again, bro. Pamela Anderson did. She said her fifth husband was not the one. When you're 60, does it even fucking matter at that point? Like, your 5-year plan is not to die.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 43 years old and single. Like, fuck, I'm done, man. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I'm
I told my wife, I'm like,
my story's
hey,
been written.
I told my wife, look, after you're it. I'm not giving anybody any rings anymore. If I live with somebody, I want to be able to get the hell out. I don't want to deal with anybody. So
mine waiting.
Well, it's even worse. Like, if you got kids, man. I got a kid.
Yeah.
And they talk about single. They talk about single moms having a hard time finding dates and shit. You wouldn't believe the women who don't like single dads having kids. They get jealous and shit. Like, you're better to your daughter than you are me. Well, yeah.
Well, I'm supposed to be. Dumbass. If you were that stupid and insecure, then yeah, that's a good idea. We didn't go any further.
Yeah. Like, fuck.
Like, can you honestly be that stupid? Whatever. But no, yeah. I mean, Raw was good. I was, like I said.
What do you think about Austin Theory beating Kevin Owens?
I was a little story-wise, I believe it. But
he was pretty good in the ring, boys. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
Hey, Marvelous, you crazy, man. My bad, y'all. I'm just reading the chat.
No, I saw what you were laughing at. All
right, on iCollectibles. Everybody subscribe to MCU, please. I mean MCW. My bad.
Yeah. He's got On Ice Collectibles and NCW. Yeah.
But no, we get off, we're the road to WrestleMania has begun. Are we gonna do anything special for the road to WrestleMania? Are we gonna have any special shows? Are we gonna have well, I'd love for us to actually commentate a WWE pay-per-view. I wish we could somehow put it on the screen.
Yeah.
And actually us commentate it, like mute it, and us actually do the play-by-play.
Yeah. I wish we could do that. But I am thinking about it'll be 2 days, but us doing a 2-day live stream. I'm gonna try and hopefully, depending on which job I have at the time, hopefully I'll be able to have the time off for it. But right now it's not set in stone because I may be starting a new job around that time. That's so cool. I may not have the time off. But I mean, if you guys want to, you can, and I can pop in or whatnot.
We can't do nothing without our fearless leader, Bowden.
Hey.
I'm a follower. I'm not a leader. That leader. I don't like responsibility, man. My days are my biggest responsibility once my kid goes off to college is taking care of this fucking puppy over here, man. I don't want no fucking responsibility.
But no, like I said, we'll see what happens. We'll see if I have the time off, and we'll plan on possibly doing the 2 days if possible. Because I think last year I did like 4 days because it was like 2 days for NXT and then 2 days for WrestleMania. And I did that. But I don't know if I'll have the time. But if we do, definitely. I'm fuck NXT. We ain't doing no NXT stuff.
Well, you know something else we need to start doing is and I just started thinking about this, like do a show like a night or two before each pay-per-view where we actually give our predictions.
Yeah, we did. We started doing that. We did that last week when you weren't here for Royal Rumble. But it was kind of like a test run. And we could do something like that, the Tuesday before Elimination Chamber, even if we don't watch it,
Right.
Because it'll be like in the middle of the day.
I'm down.
And we can do like a prediction and, and then kind of do.
I have no clue about this. This Elimination Chamber has thrown me for a loop. Like I said, I don't want to brag, but I did call Royal Rumble 100%. Like the day after day one, like day one, Big Daddy got that one. Just throwing it out there. I don't want to brag. Like I said, I'm a humble champion.
Unfortunately, it didn't count at the time. Unfortunately, it didn't count.
Indeed. But I don't know what's going to happen with Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea. And that's kind of refreshing.
Yeah, well, that goes back. I mean, you can look at it two ways. Either WWE is really predictable or I'm a super genius. I guess it's however you want to think about it.
You know what? Both of them, Chaz. Both of them, dog. I think I'm a mid genius myself. You know what I'm saying? I said mid though. Somebody be the mid Carter, so I'm the mid genius. But it's predictable though, man. For real, like
I'm a jobber.
You're a jobber.
I'm chasing the 24/7 title.
You're enhanced. You're
enhanced. Okay, I got you. And a lot less drama.
Say again.
I said if I was a genius, I'd have a lot more money and a lot less drama in my life. Like I said, I still tell everybody if they ever wrote a book about my life, it would be titled "Beer and Bad Decisions." That's me.
Well, shit, that'd be the title of my book. I mean, or at least a chapter, a section in the book.
My hope. This would be on every page.
This would be like a whole chapter. And then it'd be like, that's why I'm where I'm at right now. So,
yes, sir.
But no, before we go, because Tasman brought this up, texted me. You guys think about what we could do for a top 10 all-time career wrestlers. What do y'all want to do? Do you want to do? We each do our own top 10, or we kind of talk out a top 10 list together and do a top 10, one big top 10 list based on it, and it kind of like argument style where it's like we have to decide who's in the top 10 list. We kind of talk about, first part is like we talk about, hey, who are in the list. And then from that list, we kind of figure out who's the top and who's 10 and all the way down to who's 1.
So you mean you got to tell me I got to show up next week act like I'm Stephen A. Smith? Huh? You telling me that? Don't you telling me? I got to show up next week act like I'm Stephen A. Smith.
I got confused and scared.
At least I'm not the only one. Okay, thank you. I was
like, am I tripping or is he tripping?
No, how Stephen A. Smith be acting on first take? So you mean to tell me?
I haven't watched ESPN in a while.
Maybe we all do a top 10 and see who is like, because I imagine they're all going to be similar, and then we kind of come together with a top 10 of top 10.
Okay.
We need one of them boards where you stick people in certain places and shit. But
that
would be cool though.
That would be cool.
So I was thinking of something like that. Maybe not the week before WrestleMania, but somewhere close to WrestleMania. And we can do that like a week or two before WrestleMania, kind of leading up to WrestleMania. We do some big things like, you could talk about top 10 tag teams all time or top 5 tag teams all time. You can talk about top 10 women of all time, like wrestlers. We can kind of figure out who are the all times.
Top 10 hangovers that Taz has had in his life.
Yo,
there's been 10 of them.
You know what?
Top 10.
We never had our storytelling night. I gotta hear some of Taz's stories, man. So we still gotta keep that open for something, man.
That's true.
Like
I can actually probably tell him now.
Yeah, man. Pajama weed night or something, man. Wines and wings or something.
And this is the problem about this, is because I'm short, bald, and fat now. I was never a good looking guy, but I could always talk some shit. And the problem is, like a lot of my stories, I'm always afraid people won't believe because they're like, "There's no way that fucker did that." Because there's times I'm sitting there and I'm like, "Did I really do that, or did I just take a bunch of drugs and dream?"
I understand.
Or did you do it because you took a bump?
Or did I do it because I gave people a bunch of drugs and we just all said, "Hey, how you doing?"
See, look, that's why I'm gonna say I got a whole bunch. That's how I wrote my act for my stand up. So I got some real life stories, and just wait till I do it, man. Y'all either gonna laugh or be lost.
We can definitely, because I don't, depending on what goes on in wrestling next week, we can do story time next week.
How bad are these stories? Because I got some stories that probably gonna get me canceled at least.
You didn't get canceled.
We'll see. We'll see.
My stories. I don't even
just find some better words of using them. Okay, using the words. Better words of use.
Well, when's the next time you doing a hoedown? When's your hoedown coming back?
I'm thinking about bringing it back this weekend. I got nothing going on. If I don't die of COVID, I'm thinking about bringing it back this weekend because
I'm home too.
There's no football, and I have no plans. My social life kind of sucks. So I'm thinking about bringing it back if I could get some people to get on it. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. So
if you do, I can see doing. We can do some stories on hoedown, and you can do your most explicit ones on the hoedown.
Yeah,
everybody wants. Let's do the dumb shit on Taz's channel. So he'll get kicked.
But I'll join you.
All righty, I'm down. Can you show up for the hoedown Sunday?
Oh yeah, I'm it. You give me enough notice. What time?
Let me see what my daughter's work schedule is. Because there's times I have to go pick her up, so I had to check that out. But I've been thinking about bringing it back because there's a demand out there for some stupid shit. People love stupid shit. Nobody brings the stupid like.
Yo, I love it. I'm with it. I'm so with it. I'm with it.
But if you wind up doing it, I'll come on and I'll tell you some of my crazy stories.
I would love to hear them.
Well, I'll be your co-host. I'm home. We home. We home together. So me the co-host. I go.
Because Sunday is usually my first day on my days off. So I'll spend the morning and afternoon with the wife, and then let her know ahead of time. Hey, I'm gonna be on the stream for a couple hours. Talking some dumb shit.
There's gonna be a hoedown, baby, and I got to be on it. I love you. I love you, but I love you.
I need to go down to the. I need to go
all the time.
I need to go down to the hoe.
Yes. I might pull out my cowboy hat if I still got it.
This would all suck if I die of COVID, but hey, if I do die, have one hell of a hoedown in my honor. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I got you.
But
me too.
So, with that being said, America's Most Wanted.
Hey, I love everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. G4 Marvelous, on Ice, Fabulous, all the fellas, all the homies, all the boys. Dave, we love y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. Y'all keep me in your prayers, okay? Thank you. JC the Great, shout out to you.
Taz, man. Well, I was gonna see Americans if you got anything going on, but it sounds like you just hanging out at home.
That's it.
Taz, man, might be bringing the hoedown back.
It could be coming. Guys, in closing, I just want to thank everybody. I've had a lot going on between me being sick. My daughter had it. Now I'm pretty messed up with it. When you're down and stuff, and you just realize who your friends really are, and who the fakers are, and who the real people are, and all these people. All you guys are like family to me, and it means a lot. A lot of you have really been kind, wishing me well wishes, and I thank Mr. Bowden for letting me on his show. I thank AEW for being the craziest United States champion there ever was, and just thank everybody for being on here. You guys mean a lot to me.
And I just want to say
Love
to
you,
my
man.
brothers in crime, get well soon, because this show does not work without you guys here. It's just some weird fucking dude sitting here talking to a camera saying God knows what. So
I would love to say you guys are the best threesome I've ever been in. But you're pretty damn close. You're the best. You're the best in your own little way.
Oh,
thank you.
That's what
you guys are the best. You guys are the best emotional threesome I've ever been in. Not physical, emotional.
Anytime.
I'm the cream and the Oreo, baby. I'm the cream and
the Oreo. Al Max, you hear that? Al Max, shout out to Al Max.
Yeah. So, what I wanted before we go, because I have a captive audience, I wanted to let you guys know. I want to thank the chat for coming in, and I want to let everybody know that because my birthday is coming up in a couple weeks, and because we are only less than 50 away from 500, I still got the contest going on. I want to get to do a 2K19 wrestling tournament going on. So if you guys check out my previous video, it's called 5 to 11, 500 to February 11th. Got a contest going on. All you got to do, watch the video, comment in the video, tell me which wrestler you want. If it's still available, I'll put you in. If not, I'll let you know. And there's always multiple versions, so I may wind up, depending on if somebody's already picked one, you may get the one with the lower rating. But if you guys can see this box right here, you see this box?
I see that box.
Filled to the brim with stuff. We got some Funko Pops. We got
all those toys are making me horny.
Well then,
making me shaky.
You've already entered, sir. Got a bobblehead Kurt Angle.
I can't even do it with this fucking
Look
COVID.
at that.
Whoa.
Ultimate Ric Flair.
That's badass.
Ultimate Ric Flair. I'm still pulling stuff out.
That's what she said.
Model kit.
You got a box full of stuff.
Little keychain.
Nathan is a man who will fill up her box.
I ain't lying, yo. Right. We know firsthand.
He don't mess around.
Hell no.
These are some loose Star Wars figures, some troopers. What else? Some droids. Motu, still pulling stuff out. It's like a clown car in this mother.
I ain't bull jobbing.
More.
And coming.
That's it. And coming.
And coming.
And so, and coming.
And growing.
But just think about that. All that stuff I just pulled out could be any
he ain't
one
pulled a fat clown out yet.
Yours. All you got to do is go over to that giveaway. Let's see if we can pull it up real quick before we get out this.
I learned when Nathan Bowden sends you a package, there is some good shit in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Sometimes it takes you a while to get through it.
Right back.
Better than Santa Claus. Yep. You can't get no better than Santa Claus, right? Better than Santa Claus.
I try. Give Santa Claus a run for his money.
Yeah, you would. A run for that suit. Hey, yo, Marvelous. Shout out to Marvelous, man. Hey, you look great that Santa Claus suit for Christmas, dog. Hey, look. Shout out to you. I love that. I love your spirit, man. Thank you. I'm thanking you for that. You know what I'm saying? That was, thank you.
Oh, now my internet wants to act slow and crap out, but I wish I could have pulled it up earlier. I wish I had thought about it, but yeah, if you guys get a chance, here we are.
It's cold in this motherfucker.
Yeah. Here's the screen. Here's the tab.
Say hi to everybody, Vader. Say like me when I'm cute, because I'll eat your soul in a few months.
What's up, dog?
Is he a cat? He's a dog. Yeah.
He's a pit bull. He's gonna be my vicious little killer here in about 6 months.
Oh,
Word.
I say that as he yawns in my face and licks me to death.
So as you guys can see, right there, 5 to 11 giveaway. Head over to there, watch it, subscribe to the channel, comment, like it. Let me know which wrestler you want to be in WWE 2K20. Share the video out to everybody that you know so we can get this channel to 500 subscribers by February 11th. Because if so,
we can do this.
I might even do a 12-hour live stream and do a hot chip challenge. That is the
Good
goal.
God, if you went 12 hours, you would be the ultimate Iron Man.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
I ain't bull jobber. I'll become keep you company.
Yeah, I'll shut up for that shit. For real. I can't go 12 hours. I'm not quite that bad at it.
So I'm home to the 15th.
I mean, I'm gonna do a long live stream either way around my birthday somewhere. But 12 hours if we get to 500 by my birthday. Share it out to your auntie, your uncle, your grandmama, your grandmammy, your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, your mama, your daddy. Take their phone from them. Make them subscribe. Make them watch a video. Make them like this stuff.
I would, but my
family.
So, but with that being said,
yeah, I said if I tell my family not to subscribe, they might. I'll be like, "Don't you dare subscribe to Nathan Bowden. He's an asshole." Oh, I love that guy. What are you talking about? Oh,
well, if you hate him, I must love him. That's my wife. That's my wife. Oh, you hate it? Oh, I must love it. But with that being said, I mean, I even got my sister. My sister's already. She got John Cena for her pick, so she's in there. So, cool. But with that being said, I want to thank everybody for coming in. I want to thank Tasman Taylor for coming in. I want to thank America's Most Wanted for being here. And everybody, have a good freaking day.
Have a good week, bitches.
Peace.
We love X-Men.
Love X-Men. Always love X-Men. See you.
See you.